And a calm in. Looks set then for the Tattersalls Irish 2000 Guineas. They're off and running, and Elarquam broke away smartly towards the inside. Also prominent US Navy flag. Theobald is next. And these are being followed by Zeba, who's towards the inside. Would-be King is close up towards the leaders on the outside. In between them is 3 and 4pence as they make the run on now towards the elbow. And bowling along in front is US Navy flag, who's showing the way. Elarquam is right up towards the inside. 3 and 4pence is next. Symbolization has improved up into 4th place. Theobald is just behind them. They're being followed by Gustav Klimt. Would-be King is next with Zeba, and towards the rail behind the leaders is Land Shark. They're followed by Spanish Point and Romanised as they race now to the halfway stage. In the centre of the track, US Navy flag and Ryan Moore over on the far side, Elarquam and Jim Crowley, followed by Symbolization improving on the outside of 3 and 4pence, and then comes Gustav Plint in 4th. But US Navy flag a couple of lengths leader now to Symbolization on the near side of 3 and 4pence. Gustav Plint beginning to make ground. Elarquam can't go with the leaders at this point as they race now down past the 2 mark, and it's US Navy flag in front. Gustav Plint out after him on the near side. 3 and 4pence Symbolization. Romanised is staying on the outside. Racing now to the final furlong. US Navy flag. 3 and 4pence. Gustav Plint. Romanised putting in a big run towards the near side. They're racing inside the last 250 yards, and Romanised has come through now for Shane Foley. A big shock in the Tattersalls Guineas. A classic win for Shane Foley and Ken Condon. US Navy flag, Gustav Plint, and 3 and 4pence in 4th.
Well, what a great result here, and a great shout from Kevin as well. He fancied this fella to run a big race. Romanised at 25 to 1. I'm not sure Ken Condon's even had a winner so far this season. Kevin, he's won his first classic here with Romanised under Shane Foley. He was last out of the stalls. He's first where it matters.
Yeah, that's him, Gary. He misses the kick, and he's shown an awful lot of promise from an early stage. He was very good when he won his maiden. He was better than the result in the Coventry. He was second to Massar last year in the Solario, which was a super run. And look, he ran very well in his trial, Gary. He was coming there to run a big race, and he got wiped out just inside the final furlong. And the key here, stepping up and trip, was how well he settled. And I'll have to watch it back again, but he seemed to settle well enough in the early stages. And Shane Foley has delivered him with a withering later on. US Navy flag, as we chatted about beforehand, you know, he probably got things his own way in front. You know, Spanish Point didn't go forward, but no fluke about this. And he's bolted up Romanised, hasn't he?
He's won going away by 2.5 lengths or so in the end. US Navy flag, positively ridden, has clung on for second spot, and the winner gets a quote of 12 to 1 for the St James's Palace with Betfair. Whatever about that, I'm sure connections will want to enjoy this. First of all, 25 to 1 Romanised, 100 to 30 US Navy flag, and Gustav Klimt at 9 to 2. It was back in third, 10 to 1 for the St James's Palace with Labrooks. But great moment for Shane Foley, his second classic after jet setting a couple of years back for Adrian Keatley. But really the story here is the trainer, Ken Condon. Ken, who's a Curragh-based trainer and a very good operator. It's been a quiet time of things for him, obviously, this spring, as I say. Success Days has been a good flag bearer for him in recent seasons, but this really is a breakthrough success.
Oh, big time. And to be fair, Gary, he's always had an awful lot of faith in this horse. He went straight to the Coventry with him after winning his maiden last season, which was a fair ask of a maiden winner to go there. And like I say, from memory, I think he missed the kick and things just went wrong for him on the day. And that's just been the story of this horse's life up until today. He seemed to get... Perhaps it was a step up and trip that was the main reason for this, but he settled, and God, didn't he quicken. You know, he's promised to do something like this in the past, maybe not quite this good, but you know, he's shown the promise. He's delivered on his promise today. You'd have to be delighted for Shane Foley as well. He of course lost the job with McAlford in the recent past, so this is a huge boost for him, and a massive boost for Ken Condon, who's been on the scene for a long time and has always been a good trainer. But to get a win like this will be absolutely massive for him. And I know it's a cliche to say it about a guy that's just won a big race, but Ken Condon, a genuinely nice fella to go with it as well.
He certainly is, and it is his first winner since last July or August time. I mean, incredible that he should end a losing spell like that, come off the coal list by winning a classic, his first classic. What a great moment for everyone connected with this horse.
And by Holy Roman Emperor. And an irony here is that the winner was bred by Jerry Ahern, who's a big part of the Coolmore team, and he's obviously gone and beaten a number of Coolmore horses there in the finish. But this is a great result, and I know, you know, I think we all enjoy seeing, not wishing to be patronising, but smaller trainers winning on these big days. We had it a few years ago with Adrian Keatley winning the Irish 1000 Guineas, and this is another one. And while it's a result that I'm sure will leave many people scratching their heads, it's hard not to be very happy for the winning connections here.
And a Stuart's Quarry has been called. I can't believe that the winner is going to be involved in this, because he seemed to sweep down the outside and stayed out of trouble as he did so. You would imagine they're going to be taking a close look at the barging that went on with 3 and 4 pence Gustav Klimt, and the meat and the sandwich was symbolisation. So we'll keep you posted on that score, but as of yet I don't think they've announced that the winner won't be affected. Now they have announced it, so Ken Condon and his team can relax, because all that remains now is for Shane Foley to weigh in and make it official. Romanised is the winner of the Tattersalls Irish 2000 Guineas. Great moment for all concerned, and we'll get a good reception here now